Welcome back, champions. Today we unravel an ancient force that has guided civilizations, shaped empires, and forged the paths of countless individuals. We're talking about pietas, the Roman virtue of duty and devotion. In a world filled with distractions and shifting priorities, we will explore how this timeless virtue can elevate your sense of responsibility and commitment in the modern age. Pietas is not simply about obligation or performing tasks out of necessity. It runs far deeper. It's about the sacred bond we hold with ourselves, with our families, our community, and something greater than all of us combined. Pietas is the invisible thread that binds us to a higher calling, a sense of duty that transcends the mundane and calls for something nobler. Today, we will uncover how this ancient virtue can breathe new life into the way you approach your own responsibilities, making you more than just a participant in life, but a true servant of your purpose. Duty, the word carries weight, doesn't it? It's something we all feel in different ways, yet in our fast-paced world, it's often treated like a burden, an obstacle to our freedom. But the Romans didn't see it that way. To them, pietas was a source of strength. It was the foundation of their very identity. The ancient philosopher Cicero wrote, "Pietas is the foremost of all virtues. To lack pietas was to lack character itself." The Roman legions, who conquered vast lands and built an empire, were driven not by selfish desires, but by this sacred duty to their country, their gods, and their people. Every action was seen as a ripple in a much larger current, one that flowed beyond their individual lives and into eternity. Imagine living like that. Imagine if everything you did, every choice you made, had meaning not just for you, but for your family, your community, and your future. Pietas transforms obligation into honor. It's a mindset that fuels consistency, commitment, and ultimately greatness. And this is where our modern times have lost their way. We've become enamored with the idea of self above all else. Personal fulfillment, personal goals, personal dreams, everything is geared toward the individual. While these things matter, they mean nothing without the broader framework of duty and devotion. Without pietas, ambition becomes hollow, fleeting. There's no foundation to hold us steady when the winds of life blow against us. Think of a time in your life when you followed through on something, not because it was easy, not because it was fun, but because you had to. Maybe it was for someone else, someone you loved, or maybe it was for a cause you believed in. That feeling of pushing through, of carrying the weight of responsibility, that was pietas. And though it may have been difficult in the moment, didn't it give you a deep sense of satisfaction, a feeling that what you did mattered? Pietas isn't just a relic of the past, it's a living virtue. It speaks to us today, in a time when devotion and duty are often drowned out by the noise of immediate gratification. We live in a culture that celebrates what is easy and quick, but true success, lasting success, comes only to those who are willing to endure, to stay devoted to their path, even when the way forward seems unclear or the rewards are not immediate. When we act from a place of pietas, we no longer see duty as a chore. We see it as a privilege. And this is where you can begin to transform your lives. Look at your current responsibilities, the things you feel obligated to do. What if, instead of dreading them, you approach them with the spirit of pietas? What if every action, every task became a testament to your devotion, whether to your family, your career, or your own personal growth? This ancient virtue doesn't just change how you act, it changes how you think. It forces you to ask, to whom or what am I devoted? What is my duty? And more importantly, how can I serve it with honor? These questions shift our focus from ourselves to something larger, something enduring. And when you can tap into that, your life will be enriched with a sense of meaning that goes beyond personal ambition. We can also see pietas in the way we treat others. The Romans believed that this virtue extended to the community, to the bonds between individuals. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, understood this well. In his meditations, he wrote, "That which isn't good for the hive isn't good for the bee." He reminds us that duty is not just about ourselves, but about our connection to those around us. When you devote yourself to something bigger, you uplift not only your own spirit, but those around you as well. You become a pillar, a source of strength and inspiration for others to lean on. And in the modern world, where distractions pull us in every direction, embracing pietas gives us focus. It allows us to cut through the noise and dedicate ourselves to the things that truly matter. It grants us the power to move from being passive observers in our own lives to active participants shaping our destiny. And that is where the magic lies. But don't be mistaken, this is not a path for the faint of heart. Pietas demands sacrifice. It asks for your time, your energy, and sometimes your comfort. The great Roman general Scipio Africanus once said, "I am convinced that no man can be truly great who does not have the courage to sacrifice his comfort for his duty." True devotion often requires that we lay aside our immediate desires, that we endure hardship, all for the sake of something greater. But therein lies the paradox. Through sacrifice, we gain more than we ever thought possible. So, as you move through your day, ask yourself, where is my duty? What deserves my devotion? These questions are your compass, your guide. And as you start to honor your commitments with the spirit of pietas, you will find that not only do you rise higher, but so do those around you. Duty and devotion are contagious. They inspire others to lift their heads, to dig deeper, and to strive for more. This is the power of pietas. It transforms, it uplifts, it brings clarity and focus to a world that often feels scattered and chaotic. The ancient Romans knew this, and it's time we remember it too. This virtue is not something to be admired from afar, but to be lived, breathed, and embodied every single day. As you reflect on this message, take action. Let pietas guide you in your next step, whether it's a decision in your career, a relationship that needs nurturing, or a personal goal that demands your full attention. Duty is not a weight. It's the key to unlocking your full potential. Before you leave, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with those who might benefit from this ancient wisdom. Let's beat the algorithm and consciously choose the content that enriches our minds and souls. And if you're looking to expand your knowledge further, check out our other videos, where we dive even deeper into the ancient wisdom that can help you master your life and sharpen your masculinity. Until next time, champions, stay strong and stay committed to your path.